Get joy. Hey, 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 hey. Let's throw all of it. Oh,
Man.
Duck on the neck.
Come with that windmill light.
Yeah.
I ain't ready for it. I ain't ready for it. I ain't ready for it. I ain't ready for it.
Right on these niggas.
Man.
Yeah.
What is the deal?
Man, the deal is ready, set, you.
Hey, and we back. Welcome back, brother.
Thanks, man.
You been gone?
Welcome back to you too.
Yeah. Not the same. Not the
But
same. But thank you.
It is. Okay. Yours might be better. Kind of. Yeah.
We'll get to
We'll
that.
get to that.
That's another.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
That's another episode.
We'll get to that.
But
Yeah, man.
you did your thing, bro. You did your thing. Introducing the Black Ventures.
Black Ventures.
We're not gonna overlook
You
that.
know what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. If y'all haven't noticed, Black Ventures, man, Black Ventures is exactly what it is. It's me going out on adventures and just seeing what's out here, you know what I mean, in certain cities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. I
In
like
short,
that. I
you know
like
what I mean?
that.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
you know.
Hey, shout out to my nigga Mark for even giving me the idea. I ain't about a lot. My nigga Mark Franklin. We used to call him Mouth back in the day because that nigga talked like this. When we was hoping, this nigga never stopped talking. We used to call that nigga Mouth. But yeah, man, you know, Mark Frank put me on. He was like, hey man, you travel a lot.
Right.
He was like,
Yeah.
you should do a black like he even named it. I even say shout out to him for the name.
Yeah.
He
That's
gave me a
what's up.
t-shirt and everything. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's
We
up.
rocking that bitch. Yeah. Let's get to it.
And, you know, with that being said,
With that being said,
it's like, bro, you gotta realize
it's a go.
it's more to this Ready, Set, Yo than just this.
It's a channel.
It's a channel. We doing things. We doing things.
Yeah, my son's channel coming up too.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the thing. Like, we want y'all to like and subscribe to get used to seeing these faces, hearing these voices, because it's a lot of shit to talk about. We like to cover quite a bit. We gonna cover quite a
A lot to
bit.
cover.
You know what I'm
Out
saying?
here, yeah.
So, you know, my thing is, let's start with this first.
Okay. Let's get to it.
LeBron hit 50,000 points.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Congrats.
That is a mile fucking stone.
Fucking milestone.
LeBron hit 50,000 points. And I'm going to say this. This is my take on it. Kareem laid out a blueprint for longevity.
Okay. And what was that?
Kareem got a 20-year career, scored a lot of fucking points, held the all-time scoring title
For a long time.
forever until LeBron broke it.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, it was one of those. It's one of those accomplishments and achievements. It's like it'll never be broke. It'll never be touched. And when people say that, basically that's what it is. Because it's like, what did it take? 30, 40 years down there.
Yeah, Kareem stopped
Like
playing
30
what,
years.
in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Late 80s?
Yeah.
90, early 90s.
Like 1990 or 89.
Yeah,
one of
early
them.
90s.
One of them.
It's still 30 years. Oh,
Right.
Yeah, still
So
a
that's
long
what I'm
time.
saying. When people say it'll never be broke, 30 years is a long time. So that's
30
damn
is a
near
long
never
time.
for some people.
Yeah, no, right. Spoke up far.
I don't want to overlook what LeBron has done, regardless of where I think he falls in the category of best players of all time. 50,000 is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I was saying was Kareem set the blueprint of longevity. A lot of people can play that long, but not at a high level.
And not at that level. Vince
Not
Carter
at-
played.
He did. But
20
his
something years.
decline too, though.
His
That's what I'm saying.
decline. He
You know-
started coaching on the bench.
Exactly. You know, that's what
he
I'm
went
saying.
out there dunking on
a lot of players still are out there, but their decline. LeBron is still a starter.
LeBron's still dunking on niggas though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
impressive dunks, not no like, oh, I caught you.
He is the best of all time for a very long time. I give him that.
He's the GOAT of longevity.
Yes, exactly that.
Gotcha. I got
exactly
you.
that.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm glad we.
He the Tom Brady of
basketball. Yeah.
And I honestly think what he going for, because he got to beat Vince Carter.
In what?
In longevity.
How many years Vince do?
Vince did 20 and some change.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But I think Vince still got him right now. He's
really?
I think Vince is still the longest tenured player that had ever played, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, and you might be right. I'm not disputing it. I'm not even gonna argue on it because I know it's very fucking close.
Yeah, it's close though.
So,
by the end of this year, I mean, Bron should have him. Bron should catch him. You know what I'm saying?
So this is what I want people to understand when we talk about the difference in when people want to compare LeBron, Kobe, MJ. LeBron, regardless of what age he is now, body of work, it was done differently.
It was done completely from anybody else in the NBA.
And when I say it was done differently from start to finish.
Yeah.
LeBron didn't go to college.
Exactly.
So, them college years.
Oh yeah.
Ain't on his legs. At this point, it don't matter because you're 40. But I'm saying early in his career.
Yeah. Now you're right.
For Kobe, he didn't go to college, but he also didn't start from day one.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't start for like 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did. He was up under Eddie Jones.
Yeah, Eddie Jones was Kobe before Kobe.
Yeah.
Eddie Jones was that dude, boy.
Niggas be forgetting about Eddie Jones, man.
Right, because his career just went away when he went to Charlotte. Like, he had 1 or 2 good years in Charlotte, and then he disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
You know, MJ did 3 years in college. 3 hard years in college.
3 hard years.
And that was the makeup for most NBA players for a very long time.
Yeah, what was that, like 80? We talking 82, 83?
So that's why I bring Kareem into it. Kareem went to college too.
For 4 years, right?
I think he did all 4 years.
Yeah, I think he did all 4.
Again, another hard college career. He won a championship in college.
Yeah, the nigga was in the league in college.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, like that was the league back then, was in college.
You had
to
go
what I'm
to
saying?
college.
Like that was. Yeah.
You had to go to college to become a man, and then if you wanted to be a man in the NBA, because you was about to play some grown, rough, dirty, grown ass men. Yeah, you had to go to college to get ready. Imagine
what they would have paid Kareem in college, like they're paying like Cooper Flag and shit.
Exactly.
Hell, let's even rewind to Zion. Zion didn't even get paid in college.
Right.
I mean, he got, of course, we know.
Yeah. Well,
you're
right.
He got that. He got that under. You know what I'm saying? He got
that. A Louis bag full of cash.
That's a Louis bag. Yeah, he got that, but he wasn't legal.
Nah.
And you a fool if you don't think that nigga got that before. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
A lot of players. A lot of players.
Everybody.
So,
Vernon Maxwell talked about that shit. You know, he talked. I mean, and that was a minute ago. Vernon was, that was like, I think that was early 90s, 80s.
Yeah, he was 90s. Yeah, because he was on the Rockets.
That nigga said, they used to pay me, nigga.
Team,
he was like, they used to pay me. Anyway, go ahead.
So everybody's body of work is different.
Mm-hmm.
It's really about the start.
It is.
Those first 10 years are very fucking crucial. I see what you're doing.
You still them niggas.
Yeah. Fuck all you haters. Fuck you. Those first 10 years are very crucial. LeBron's first 10 years, man, it was tough. And look where he's still out here.
That's crazy though, because if you think about his 10 years and about, like how you said, other niggas went to college, he went straight to the league.
Right.
So the development was crazy.
Right.
You're not playing against little niggas that just got out of high school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't playing against little niggas. You
Right.
playing against
Grown
32-year-olds.
Grown men.
Yeah, the goddamn.
Once you reach that 27,
Davises and shit.
when
you
you
know
reach
what I mean?
that 27-year-old, like, bro, it's a different type of dude you playing against.
Charles
It's
Oakley
different when
ass
you
niggas.
in them early 20s because you just playing with adrenaline and agility and athleticism. But when you get to that 27, when that different type of play, especially you start having kids and stress,
That part.
niggas start gaining weight in different areas. You know what I'm saying? They start playing different.
Hey, did you ever watch that? Did you ever watch that Zach Randolph? All the smoke.
Yeah.
What he was talking about?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's what kind of prompted me to talk about this. It's you're a different type of dude when you get to that age.
What we talking about? Well, Zach Randolph kind of came straight into the league too, didn't he? He straight from high school.
Yeah.
So Zach Randolph was playing for Portland at the time. And it was like Rasheed Wallace, a whole bunch of old heads on there.
Yep.
Yeah, Steve Smith. Who was that he said slammed him? Was it Dale Davis?
Dale Davis.
Yeah.
And them Davis boys.
Yeah.
Antonio Davis and Dale Davis.
Yeah.
They wasn't no punks,
They
man.
wasn't no punks. Yeah.
The bullies of the league back then.
Yeah.
The Davis boys.
Charles Oakley.
Charles Oakley.
Yeah,
Kevin Willis.
Kevin Willis.
Them big ass arms.
Barkley.
Barkley.
I'll give it to Barkley too. Barkley was a bully.
Mahorn.
You
know what I'm saying? Like these dudes was Xavier McDaniel.
You
know what I'm saying?
And all these niggas is like, majority of these niggas is going bald.
Yeah. Still out here just slamming niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Majority of these niggas going bald and they just mad.
And let's not forget Anthony Mason. Hey, Ant Dog. Anthony Mason, boy, that nigga will fight you. That nigga will, and Dennis Rodman.
That nigga should have fought Biggie.
Right. For the rights to look like that.
Right.
But, all right, so congrats to LeBron on the 50. That's a milestone. I don't know if we'll ever see somebody get to that point again. Because, like I said, man, it's just hard to play at this age. It's hard to play at a high level this long.
And you know what, though? I ain't about to lie to you. Bron might play 2 more years with Luka.
Yeah.
Because now he ain't got to do shit.
And that's what I said. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say if he buys into this new thing that they trying to do, it's going to... This is me just being a basketball mind.
And he will.
That's all I'm saying.
And he will.
That's all I'm saying.
Make Luka the star attraction.
Because he's supposed to be. He's only 25 or 6 or 7, whatever he is.
Yeah. You still the star attraction because you Bron. It's like Jordan playing with Iverson.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Well, yeah, you coming to see this nigga, but you still gonna see me.
You still coming to see me.
Yeah, you still gonna see me. Because you gotta pay attention to him. And I'm gonna get my secondary buckets. And my son on the team.
And I'm glad you said that because I'm gonna go back to this after these commercial messages. So, sponsors.
Our sponsors here are Mr. Woodford, Reserved. I believe he's from Kentucky.
And his competitor, Mr. Jack Daniels.
And where is he from?
Tennessee.
Borderline Bullets.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put a headline on me. Borderline Bullies.
Borderline Bullies. I like that too.
Yeah.
It just came. That was off the dome.
That was off the dome. Right,
yeah.
right. So we're gonna do a little battle today of the Borderline Bullies. Of which 90 proof bourbon whiskey tastes better. You heard it, folks. 90 proof.
9 proof.
90 proof.
All right. What we cracking first? Fuck it.
All right, on in.
Fuck it. Let's just do it.
You hear that? I like to hear that sound. I don't know why.
Yeah, me too.
It's like never mind. It's a little dab.
A little dab, you know what I'm saying?
Dab.
Taste test. Yeah, I mean.
That double good.
And then what do we have here? Single barrel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're looking at a single barrel.
Read that off.
Select blend. 47% alcohol, which makes it a 90 proof. Oh. This is not your regular Jack Daniels. That's what I want y'all to. That's why it's not shaped in a regular bottle. That's why it's not looking like a regular bottle. It is a different blend. Costs a little more.
Top shelf.
Yeah, thank you. I wasn't gonna go there.
Top shelf.
But
yeah, you gotta get up here to get that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, man, chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be bullshit. Top shelf and shit.
It smells smoother than the regular Jack.
It
smells a
do.
lot smoother than the regular Jack.
It smell like wine.
Oh, and it tastes a lot better than the regular Jack. Okay, so
no bite.
I don't drink regular Jack Daniels. If you see me with a Jack bottle, it's usually Gentleman Jack. I don't like regular Jack Daniels. I hate the aftertaste.
It's harsh.
This does not have that.
Now, I don't know if y'all know. Some of y'all know, but some of y'all know I used to bartend, right? So, regular Jack is really Jim Beam. High quality Jim Beam. Them niggas the same nigga. Jack and Jim's stay on the same block.
Mm-hmm. Jack
just think he richer because his house costs a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But them niggas the same nigga. Anyway, go ahead.
No, hey. Let's scale of 1 to 10.
I'm gonna give it. If we're talking about across the board bourbons, I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Same.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
So, all right. Back into what we was talking about. All right. So, LeBron had a little run in with a certain sports analyst, Stephen A. Smith.
Mr. Hairline.
Mr. Hairline.
Mister, you need to cut that shit off.
I'm assuming you
Mr.
saw that.
Rainbow Afro.
I'm assuming you saw that run in.
Mr. Cul-de-sac Hairline.
This nigga said the cul-de-sac. The roundabout.
Mr. Cul-de.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh, shit.
That's fucked up. Hey, that was off the dome.
Hey, that was off the dome. Let's do it.
Hey, no pun intended.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. Hey. So how you feel about the little situation?
I love it. I love it. I'm not even about to lie to you. I love it. I'm going to tell you why I love it, because I'm tired of you niggas attacking Bron. I'm tired of you niggas attacking Dion. I'm tired of you niggas attacking LeVar Ball. And then try to, like, oh, black people. Nah, nigga. If you really for black people, you're going to stand by us 100% regardless of what the fuck is going on. Nepotism goes on in the white community all the time. And that's all we talk about right now is nepotism. From day one. So you either going to be with us or you going to be over here. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in the middle. And when niggas is doing good over here, don't try to come over here. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want you no more. I'm standing by my niggas 100%. You know what I mean? On all that. And I'm happy that he checked them, because you know what? You supposed to be with us, not against us for this media. I know you got to talk about it as Stephen A. Smith, but as Stephen A. Smith, you have the ability to talk about it whichever way you want. You can talk about it negative or you can talk about it positive. Whichever one you choose to talk about. You chose to talk about it negatively. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I heard what he said. But at the same time, yeah, you're like, oh yeah, he only has 1 point. He averages 1 point, 1.1. Yeah, blah, 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 whatever you said. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you was talking about his stats being low, but at the same time, you could also bring to attention how his father put him in position, and that's okay. You're acting like that's not okay when everybody else does it. I'm sure some of your bosses at ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, have a couple employees working there that are relatives that probably didn't even go to college. So let's just be honest. My rant is over. That's how I feel about the situation. I'm happy Bron checked his ass.
Here's my take. And I agree with everything you just said 100%. And this is the problem that I have with the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, LeBron put his son in a very awkward position for a young adult or young athlete. For one, he's LeBron's son.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Big shoes to fill.
Mm-hmm.
For two, you put him on a team that's going to get covered like crazy. And listen, remember me saying that, because that's going to segue into something else.
Gotcha.
Stephen A. said he wasn't talking about LeBron. He wasn't talking about Bronny.
Bronny, he was talking about LeBron. Right.
As a parent.
Right.
And like I said from day one, we shouldn't even be talking about Bronny. He's the 55th pick.
Mm-hmm.
He's not like the 55th pick that's a standout. Like, oh my God, they just stole a draft. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's playing like a 55th pick, or maybe worse. I don't know. And I said, let's take the spotlight off of him so he can develop. Because I said, I want this young kid to develop.
Yeah.
I see the potential.
Mm-hmm.
So I want him to get to that next level. And obviously, he's not his dad. So the God-given abilities, some is there, but it's not there to that extent to where he can just make that jump right into the NBA.
He's not Bryce's height either, though.
Right, he's not. That's what I'm saying. Like he's got more obstacles to overcome.
He got to be D-Wade skill type.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Bryce is damn near his dad's height. Which that makes a difference, especially if you got a skill set. But go ahead.
I just wish that, because like you said, blacks got to stick together.
Mm-hmm.
Us parents got to stick together. I wish he would have did it where the public wouldn't have seen it. Because if he did it, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
What you mean by that? Explain that.
Because LeBron knows how to get in touch with Stephen A.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like, nah. You know what? I hear what you're saying. You wish he would have like called him and done it in private.
Yeah.
Because you talking about my son in public. You talking
but that's
about.
What I'm saying though.
Sometimes I'm not gonna be the bigger man. I ain't about to lie to you.
If Stephen A. is saying this in a truthful way, he said he wasn't talking about Bronny. He's talking about LeBron. So let's me and you talk, because I need to talk to you. You
mean you wish Stephen A. would have done that in a different way, or LeBron?
But maybe LeBron didn't understand. If that's how Stephen A. really meant it, that's how LeBron took it. So it's a misunderstanding.
I mean, it probably is a misunderstanding, but I ain't about a lot. Like Stephen A. been talking shit on Brian here for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He done yes. Yeah. He's done developed the skip mentality when it comes to Brian. You know what I mean? And I ain't about to lie to you. Like shit, somebody talking about my son and shit like that, and they see how I'm moving and we supposed to be cool and all this other shit. But on the flip side, you know your voice, and you know how strong your voice is. And if your voice is gonna say something to where it's gonna get a whole bunch of negative opinions, where white people, let's just be honest, I'm gonna shoot it straight to your motherfucking ass, to where white people can be like, oh yeah, look, Stephen A. is black and he agrees with us. What do you think that's gonna do?
Right.
The amount of people that be in them stadiums, guess what they are? They're white. Yeah. Them seats, when you be watching a game, how many niggas, besides the rappers and shit, how many niggas you see sitting courtside? Not a lot.
It'd be more young motherfuckers with their daddies.
Yeah.
Because them the motherfuckers who can afford to do it.
Exactly.
So
corporate niggas sit.
I hate the fact that, like I said, I hate the fact that it got to this. And I feel like they both at fault for real. Stephen A. could have chose a different route to cover, because as a, I'm not saying I'm a journalist, because I'm not. I'm a, you know what I'm saying?
I get that, but you know what? I get what you're saying, but that's why you depend on people like Stephen A. Because the voice, you're the dad. You know what I mean? You depend on Stephen A. to protect your son. You know what I mean? Or protect y'all as a family. Let's just say y'all as a family. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just in general. Like you look at Stephen A. to protect y'all and not go with the general popular opinion. Let's just say that. Yeah, I mean, because the general popular opinion, you already know what that's gonna be. Yeah. He's black. He's rich. He's got a son that's, you know what I'm saying? And look at Shador. If he was white, if this was Peyton Manning's son, and Peyton Manning's son came out like that, even Arch, if this was Arch, and Arch came in confident like that, everybody's going to be like, Arch Manning that plays for the University of Texas right now. Mm-hmm. That's Peyton Manning's nephew. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Cooper, the one that was supposed to make it first. That's the oldest son's son. Yeah. Right. If he came in talking like that, they'd be like, oh my God, he's got fired. Oh my God, he's so confident. But, well, look at his bloodline. His bloodline is... Yeah, his bloodline, he should be confident. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That's what I mean. Like, I get it, but Stephen A was supposed to protect that. He's supposed to help build that and not be on the part of chiseling it down. He's supposed to be on the building blocks on putting the bricks in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I don't be liking. That's what I don't be fooling with. Like, that shit crazy to me.
I feel you. So, Remember where we left off at?
Yeah.
Let's pause and go to another commercial.
Yep, station identification.
It's not really a commercial, it's just our other sponsor. So, taste test. Back to that. We're going to crack open the Woodford.
We have the Mr. Woodford Reserve, straight from Kentucky bourbon. And I don't know how many of you guys have had Woodford, but Woodford is a good brand. It's an affordable brand, but it's smooth. It's good. You know what I'm saying? If you go to Costco, you can get one of them big joints for about $50, and that shit should last you a long time.
Yeah. How long does it last you?
Well,
it lasts
Well, it lasted us the weekend in Arizona.
Right.
Yeah. It lasted us the weekend.
All right. Give me a look. Good.
Yep.
There we go.
All right, go with your Blap. Boat. All
right. Taste test number 2.
Taste test number 2. This is what we do. You heard me? Like a real. Out of the 2,
I'm giving.
Man, I'm going Tennessee, and I'm not trying to be biased because I was born there, but I'm probably going Tennessee over the Woodford.
I'm going Woodford.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
Slight edge.
Why?
I think, and it's just for me. Because the Woodford has a little hint of sweet aftertaste.
You know what though? Pause. You just had the cigar. So it might match. It might go with the cigar.
That's true. You, I put it right there for you.
Damn, I know, right? I ain't even. All right, I'm gonna have to try it with a cigar. But you know what though? You got to try that again too with the cigar to see how that matches.
That's true. I mean, what else I got to do?
Hey, it's Friday.
I'm my own boss.
Just got paid Friday night.
You know what I'm saying?
Party's jumping. Feel all right. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, yeah. It's a house party. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, yeah. So, on the next go round,
it's all right, man. You're right.
I'm classifying them.
Let me get you cut it, brother. You know what I mean? See what you cut it about.
Gonna set you,
you know what I mean?
Right there, and we're gonna.
Yo, that's what we do. Hey, my nigga got the flyest cutter, you know what I'm saying, lighter. Motherfucker, you push a button, that bitch make a tent at nighttime.
Look at that.
Oh, that bitch a rack too.
Don't play with me.
That bitch a rack too. Nigga told me that he went camping one time. He pushed the button, that bitch popped out.
Hey,
whole house popped out. That bitch
had a motherfucking survival kit.
Yeah, all of that shit.
Yeah. But nah, so we ended talking about the Lakers. And I said we was gonna segue into something else with that. So back to the segue.
Let's go.
Charles Barkley went in on his future ESPN colleagues.
Oh, future.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
You missed it. Oh, you didn't. So you didn't hear Charles Barkley rant last night.
I read it, but I didn't hear it.
Last night on TNT,
Okay.
he went in on ESPN, his future colleagues, because the TNT contract is up this year, and the TNT staff will now be working for ABC. Excuse me.
Right, but the same crew though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What's the problem?
He said all.
You still getting paid?
I'm assuming it's gonna be on TV, so I mean.
You think it'd be more since somebody bought somebody and they bring you on.
Right.
But anyway, go ahead. My bad. Yeah,
So he said it's a shame all they talk about on ABC. ESPN,
I did hear that. It's the Lakers.
Lakers and Warriors.
And not about like the Cavs and OKC.
Teams that are actually probably gonna be in the
the
championship.
niggas is gonna be compete.
And I agree with that shit, because I'm like, man, I do every time I get a chance to like watch a sports coverage, it could be a game on. So let's say it's the Celtics and Bucks playing each other, but they gonna go to halftime and talk about the fucking Lakers and Warriors.
I mean, you know why though, right?
Ratings.
Yeah.
It's a ratings thing. I mean, I get that.
That's like how they talk about the Cowboys when them niggas can be 4-11.
That's Charles Barkley's whole purpose.
Oh yeah.
That's his point.
I feel.
Why y'all talking about the team that's irrelevant right now? Y'all talking about a team that's been good for 2 weeks when these two teams been good the whole season.
This is where marketing comes in, ladies and
Bam!
gentlemen.
That's exactly where it comes in.
Yeah.
And you think he didn't do that as a marketing scheme because he's gonna be working with them niggas next year?
Mm-hmm.
It may sound like a rant, but it's a plot twist to it, guaranteed.
I agree.
Guaranteed. But whatever the point, I mean, it may be a rant, it may be scripted, but it's still a valid point.
Yeah.
Because who you got it for MVP this year so far?
SGA.
Okay. Not and I don't disagree.
I mean,
but I have a rebuttal.
the nigga win me a lot of money.
I have a rebuttal. Giannis.
But see, I haven't, and that's my fault because I haven't watched Giannis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga is shooting 60% from the field.
Yeah, because this nigga's like 7 feet tall.
That don't matter. That don't matter. That don't matter.
From the free throw line.
That don't matter though. Listen.
Bro, one step from the free throw
Hear me
line.
out.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
You got niggas like Shaq, Wilt, Kareem, Hakeem.
Okay, when you say them, okay.
Great fucking centers. That's what they supposed to average from the field too.
Yeah.
His game is slightly different from theirs.
He's more athletic.
He's more athletic.
No, I don't know,
but he starts further back.
I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. He starts further back.
Like
and he works his way to the goal. They play with their back to the basket.
Nope, you're right. Yep.
So that's what I'm saying.
Exactly what it is.
This nigga's
Exactly
averaging
what it
60,
is.
and he's coming at you to get to the rim. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that. He's averaging 30 points a game, bro. 12 rebounds.
Double.
Them ain't MVP
Nigga,
numbers
why
for you?
Nigga, why you ain't goddamn tell me about this so I can bet this shit?
My bad. But I'm just saying, like, people be overlooking like that. That's fucking greatness. And this ain't the first year he's doing this.
Yeah.
He got 2 MVPs. But why they giving it to the Joker 3 straight years,
and
then talking about SGA,
they gotta give something to the big man to keep them relevant. That's how I feel. They gotta give something to the big man to keep him relevant in the game.
How many MVPs did LeBron get? 5?
I don't know.
You got like 5? Yeah.
Barkley.
Giannis should have at least 3 right now. Joker got 3.
How many you got? Like 1?
You got 2.
Giannis got 2?
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
Joker got 3.
I know. Last year, I don't think he should have got it.
He shouldn't have.
Or not. I'm talking about. My bad. The year before. Last year, Joel got it.
No, last year Joker got it.
When did Joel get it? I thought Joel got it.
Shaq made a rant about Joker getting it.
I thought that was a couple
Embiid got it. Embiid got it the year before.
Okay, all right. My bad. My timeline off. I don't watch the NBA like that no more, like I used to.
But yeah, I'm like, I don't want people to overlook certain people's greatness, man. Like this, what he's doing and what he's been doing. I mean, nothing from these other dudes.
So you saying if you drop Giannis with Hakeem the Dream, if you dropped him in any era, he would do the same thing.
He gonna do the same thing.
I believe that too.
Yeah, he gonna do the same.
I believe that too.
And we can't really talk about. We can't talk about that with every dude. We can't put every dude in every generation. You know, certain guys ain't generational players.
Exactly, ain't generational players. Yeah. I agree.
So,
but no, I agree because I think if you put him again, I think he would give Hakeem Olajuwon problems.
Yeah.
I think he would give Hakeem Olajuwon problems.
He would give David Robinson problems.
David Robinson was stiff though. He was just muscular and fucking 7 feet tall.
He would give Patrick Ewing problems.
Oh, easy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
all them niggas was stiff though. They was 7 feet tall. That was what made them good. They nigga, you 7 feet. All you gotta do is fucking hold the ball over your head. That's another fucking tool. It's only one more foot to the rim. Right. So yeah, nigga, you better be able to score.
And what I like about Giannis, he only shooting like 1 or 2 threes a game. People was talking about he needs to start shooting threes because
why?
And he said, "Fuck that. That's not him. He ain't good at it, so I ain't gonna fucking do it. I'm not gonna do what everybody else is doing. He's doing it the old school way, the classic way.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's why I'm really bringing up the 60%.
Hey, cheers to that.
From the field. Yeah. Because he's doing it the right way.
Cheers to that. You know what I mean?
That's a good lick. Now hit that.
Oh.
Hit that. Hit it. I feel like it's a difference.
They're trying to get me to fucking go upstairs and go to sleep.
I feel like it's a difference though.
It is.
It's fucking neck and neck right now, bro.
I can taste the sweetness in that.
Now more. I can.
Yeah, with the cigar.
It's a neck and neck type thing.
You didn't introduce your cigar.
Nah, these ain't nothing to introduce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
He's just
all right, well,
these are quick off the shelf shits.
He's a kind of short,
yeah,
so
these ain't nothing.
Yeah, you know what I mean,
he's just something to get us by.
It's something to get us by. Okay, all right. So we're not even about to mention the name brand. All right, back up. But
yeah. So yeah, man. Next time you play the bet, get your boy up. I might
tonight, tomorrow,
tomorrow. Yeah, tonight too late.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Not much in there for tonight, but yeah.
So, last topic. We got to talk about last Saturday night. Tank versus Roach. You know what they say about roaches?
Niggas come out when the lights come on.
Or to kill them motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly. Too many of them.
And I think Tank found that out Saturday night.
Yeah. Now, so I'm gonna be honest. If y'all seen my story and shit, or y'all seen, nigga, I went to sleep. And not on the fight. I was out of town. I was doing too much, and we went out to eat. And then by the time I got full, I came back home. I was gonna watch it, but I wasn't gonna order it because I knew I was about to go to sleep.
Right.
Because I knew I was about to go to sleep. I was like, man, I'll just catch it in the morning. But then I caught it, you know what I'm saying, and I watched it through. Go ahead. What did you think? Did you watch it live?
I watched it live.
Okay. What did you think?
I think at this point in Tank's career, he's got complacent.
Okay. Come on, let's go.
He's used to beating niggas up. What happens when you think you're gonna go in and win? You underestimate your opponent.
Yeah, you try to tell the bully, but you don't know what the new kid got. The new kid that came to the school, you don't know what this nigga can do.
The punches that Tank hit Roach with are usually the punches that knock other niggas out.
I will say that. I agree.
That nigga stood toe to toe with Tank.
He sure did.
It took Tank's toughness.
That nigga had that Jamaican training where they hit niggas with tires and shit.
And what?
You ain't seen that shit? They hit niggas with tires.
Yeah, but it threw me off. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So Tank still was kind of smart, and he threw less punches and actually landed more. So that helped him in the scorecard. Roach threw more punches. Did I say that right? Tank threw less punches, but
scored more, landed more. Yeah.
Roach
he connected more.
Roach threw more punches,
but didn't connect enough. Didn't connect more.
He landed more, but his percentage was off.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, that's where he fucked up. But in every other situation, he outboxed Tank. Because, like I said, Tank found himself later in the fight tripping.
Yeah.
He found himself tripping.
Yeah.
Taking the knee, talking about wipe my, bro, you tripping.
Hey, that nigga hairdresser fired.
You tripping right now, though.
That bitch came, hey.
This is a professional boxing match.
Hey, bro, she came on. Hey, but, okay, so while we talking about that, somebody else has said that, I don't know how true it is, this is what I'm reading, is that you have to watch, or actually, it was a podcast. Sorry, my bad. It's a podcast. But it was a boxer. Nigga said, you got to read the contract sometime because sometimes you can take you know what I'm saying? Like you can do that, and it won't be counted as a point. So I don't know if that was in the contract or not. I ain't done my research on that. But anyway, go ahead.
Tank found himself tripping later in the fight, and like I said, because he felt like, damn, I done hit this nigga with the shit that usually get niggas up out of here, and this nigga's still here, and he hit me back. He's hitting me back.
I don't think he was scared though. I just think he had to think of a different strategy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
It made him think.
Yeah.
And that's not what he's used to doing.
Yeah.
He's used to, all right,
boom. Yeah, bam.
Gotcha.
Lay niggas sleep.
Roach said, all right, that's what you got. I got one too.
It'll be a part two. It will be a part two.
Yeah, and I can't wait. And I hope they both bring it.
Yeah, I know they will.
They both got the ability to fucking bring it. It shows.
Yes.
Now, it's really on Tank.
So while we on this, while we're here,
while we got you,
what do you think about Tank fighting Shakur? Who is gonna win that fight?
I never want to see that fight.
Why? Because it's gonna be boring as fuck.
Shakur ain't ready.
Because it's gonna be thank you.
Shakur ain't ready.
Come on, man.
When they mentioned his name 2 years ago, I said, man, why the fuck would Tank even fight this little nigga? He ain't ready.
And why do you think he's not ready?
You seen Shakur fight?
I can't fight.
I'm not impressed.
I can't fight.
Me personally, I'm not impressed. Especially on an A-game Tank.
You know what niggas gonna say?
Man, please.
You don't know boxing.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
You don't know boxing.
I only been watching boxing for 40 years.
You don't know boxing.
Just like I don't know basketball.
Fuck out of here.
But I'm usually right in basketball. And I'm usually right in boxing. I was right about the fucking Wilder and Fury.
Yeah.
I was right about fucking soft-ass Anthony Joshua. I've been right a lot. I just ain't been on a podcast to talk about it.
You don't know boxing. I don't get on the internet and talk about it because...
Right. Plus, you can't talk about everything with everybody.
But you know what though? Boxing is, and this is the other thing. This is what people don't understand. I guess when they try to debate boxing and shit like that, boxing is an individual sport.
It's like track.
So you're gonna be a fan of one person. So no matter what the fuck they do, you gonna feel like, oh, that's that nigga. And then if somebody don't agree with you, the first thing niggas go to is you don't know boxing.
That's the typical barbershop talk.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wrong.
Fuck out of here.
Listen. If we're gonna talk about boxing, let's talk about boxing. Because I ain't talking just your two favorite boxers right now, Tank and fucking Bud Crawford. That's what you niggas is on here lately.
If we gonna talk about boxing, what we talking about?
We talking about not Money Mayweather.
Not Money Mayweather.
Pretty Boy Floyd.
Pretty Boy Floyd.
We talking Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe,
Hagler, Sugar
Hearns,
Ray.
Hagler, Sugar Ray,
When niggas
Duran.
actually throwing hands.
Nigga.
Actually throwing hands and not sitting there trying to get rounds so they can get money.
2000 Roy Jones.
You know, like, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
And everybody, and a real boxer, and this is real shit, a real boxer has a decline. Like, nigga, even Muhammad Ali lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas have a decline.
History lesson.
Because they don't know how to give it up because it's a drug to them. But you new niggas be acting like, oh, yeah, they lost. Oh, they was bums then. Nah. Check them niggas in their 20s, in their 30s, early 30s.
Y'all better watch some footage on
Man,
fucking
come on,
Muhammad
man.
Ali.
These niggas is crazy,
Muhammad Ali
bruh.
was a bad
These
motherfucking
niggas
man.
is crazy out here, bro.
George
That shit
Foreman
be
was a
tripping me
bad
out.
man.
Man, come on, bro. And
Joe
yeah,
Frazier was a bad
but you
man.
know what though? Now you sound old. Nah, nigga, it's fucking history.
No,
It's
no.
the actual history of the sport. Like, think about football. If you like that with boxing, you can't be the same nigga talking about bring back real hits. Because real football, if niggas know history, real football, anything physical is physical, nigga, and that's how it was.
The internet era barely even know who Adrian
Come on,
Peterson
bruh.
is.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy shit.
And I use him because he's after him.
Yeah, he's like in that early 2000s
Yeah.
range. Yeah, I mean, to where he was, you know, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Like, man, y'all niggas is crazy.
If we want to really talk about boxing, like I said, go watch footage of Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was probably the baddest man on the planet, and got knocked the fuck out by Ken Norton. Broke his fucking jaw.
Yeah. But you know why? Because he didn't know how to give it up. But niggas will look at that and be like, oh yeah, and niggas will use that though in an argument. Like, oh yeah, he got knocked. Bro, if you knew who he was before in his prime, and then, I mean, he's a good example, but he's a bad example at the same time because he went to jail for a minute for not, you know what I'm saying? And salute to that. Because a lot of niggas ain't gonna do that.
Let me just paint a picture real quick of how it goes. Ali, Frazier, Foreman, Norton.
Heavyweights.
Ali ended up getting stripped of his title. Frazier got the title. Frazier lost the title to Foreman. Ali comes back, fights Frazier. Fights Ken Norton. Loses to both of them. Lost to both of them.
Come on now. Come on. You don't
Like
know
I,
boxing.
like
You
I
don't know
said,
boxing.
Ken Norton broke Ali's jaw.
You don't know boxing.
Then Ken Norton fights Foreman, and Foreman got his ass up out of there in like 3 rounds or some shit. Then Ali comes back with his A game because he wasn't done yet,
You don't know boxing.
and got rid of fucking Foreman.
Man, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Like, the circle of them heavyweights back then was, bro,
Top tier
that
in
was
the
top
world.
tier.
In the world.
And what I'm trying to tell y'all is that whole little circle I just put together, that made them niggas made each other bring their A game to the ring.
Everybody. Yes.
The shit
Yeah.
y'all seeing now,
It's money.
Shakur ain't ready for no Tank. He He ain't ready for none of the niggas on the upper level.
All this shit is about, all this new shit is about money.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Why you think the nigga Mayweather changed his name to Money
Money
Mayweather?
Mayweather. He said, man, I'm going to start making more money in this sport.
This is not rocket science. And what did he do? Have all these fucking fights that lasted all the way up until the decision because the nigga wanted to get 12 rounds in.
Yep.
Come on, bro.
How many fights did y'all see of Floyd where we was booing that nigga? Because it was a boring ass fight.
Boring ass fight. And we seen this nigga doing the Charleston around the whole fucking ring because he didn't want to get hit. Oh, that's defense. Oh, that's defense. This is what niggas gonna say. I'm gonna tell you what niggas gonna say. Oh, that's defense. The name of the game is don't get hit. No, the name of the game is boxing, nigga. That's the name of the game is boxing. If you don't want to box and throw hands, nigga, go do something else.
The name of the game is don't get hit as much as you hitting the other nigga.
That's the part.
You know what I'm saying? So, while we on boxing, do you want to see Crawford versus Canelo?
I mean, when Canelo start entertaining that Jake Paul shit, I don't know. I don't know where Canelo's head is at.
Right. He done made a lot of fucking money.
Like,
that
nigga probably run Mexico.
I was about to say
that nigga probably
get
is a cartel.
That nigga Canelo done had a lot of fights. More fights than any current fighter out there right now. Yeah, what, like 70-something fights or some shit?
Yeah.
Most niggas is done after like 50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The money.
I hate the way they did Triple G, because Triple G was a fighter.
Yeah.
Andre Ward, fighter. Canelo was a fighter. I don't know where he at right now with it. Plus, he getting a little older. Plus, the nigga been hit a lot.
This is where he is.
But
because he got hit a lot. This is where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where he is. He right here. Yeah.
I don't know if I want to see the Crawford Canelo fight either. I don't know. I honestly,
entertainment.
I want to see Crawford fight one of the Charlos.
At this point, it's WWE. It's fucking entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to see Crawford versus one of the Charlos. Yeah. Because them Charlos, they need to redeem themselves after that bullshit he did with Canelo. He just took the money and ran. We ain't seen that nigga since.
Hey, bro, we haven't seen that nigga since.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
No, for real.
That nigga probably bought
3 islands.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Yeah.
So,
like, fuck it.
The money it's amazing and it's wonderful that these guys are making the kind of money in every sport. But that's the problem with every sport. It's too much fucking money now. That's why we got these issues in the NBA. That's why we got...
You know...
Go ahead.
So, is it...
Pull me up.
Oh, man, I'm waiting for you to ask. Wait for you to ask. So, is it... We all know who runs the sport. The fucking owners. So, honestly, let's just get it out there. The problem are the people that own the sport. What's the Arab dude that got all the boxes up under him?
Right. Where this motherfucker come from? He said, "Oh,
Dubai.
La-di-da-di.
Yeah,
I own oil."
Yeah, $30 million for everybody. Yeah,
everybody.
I spend $1 billion on all you niggas.
Built a stadium or arena, whatever.
Come on, man. Call it,
yeah, in the middle of the fucking desert.
Yeah, it's a rough estimate. I'm gonna go short at 5.
That nigga said, "My name is La-di-da-di, and I can pay for everybody."
Just think if he got $5 billion and he like, oh yeah, I'll give a whole $1 billion to this. Come on, dog. He about to flip. He flipped that shit so hard. Hard. That little $1 billion and I mean, and that's just a rough. I'm just saying $1 billion. Nigga probably spent $500 million. Could have been low estimate where he made $3 or $4 billion. You know what I'm saying? In that shit.
Yeah.
It's about the money is the point. It's about the fucking money now. It ain't even about, you know what I'm saying, like when we talking about what he was talking about, it's not about the Ali's, it's not about the phrases, it's not about the formats, it's not about that anymore. It's about the dollar. Cause everybody knows this shit is fucking entertainment now. Back then it was entertainment, but it was real entertainment because niggas was real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, you know what I'm saying, you got people with opinions and all this other shit going on out here. You just gotta entertain and make your money and get the fuck out of Dodge. Go back to Dubai.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or just make enough money to where you can finally go to Dubai. Because you couldn't before.
I'm sure every boxer been to Dubai though.
Right.
But a lot to you.
So that's all I got, man. What you got? I feel like you got something else. What you got?
So man, I did it.
What you got?
So we was talking about the boxing. Yeah, I mean. And let's go back a little bit. Yeah, I mean, to the Shador thing.
Okay.
I want to talk about that a little bit more. You know what I mean?
I'm listening.
I just feel like with black fathers, you can't win. Because if you're great, you still going to lose because people don't like you to be great. And it's almost embedded in American society that black fathers can't be great, to where even black people start hating.
Preach,
black
brother.
fathers.
Preach.
That, oh, this can't be real. Like, oh, he's only getting that because I don't know if it's jealousy or if it's just envy, mental, you know what I'm saying, jealousy, I guess. I mean, same thing, I guess. But why we can't support each other when it comes to like black fathers that don't really got nothing, no blemishes on their record?
Yeah, for real. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Bron ain't got no blemishes on his record. Dion ain't got no blemishes on his record besides he got divorced from, you know what I'm saying, women he didn't agree with. But guess what he didn't let get in the way? Him being a dad and being a father to his son. So there was a sons. S. Yeah, you know what? My bad. That's even more because it's not just one. Like it's multiple.
Yeah, you got what, 3 sons?
Yeah. And all of them is like this.
Yeah.
Let me put 3 fingers out, like whatever. You know what I'm
West
saying?
side.
Like, yeah. Like, yeah. It's how they are. You know what I'm saying? You add Dion in it, you like this nigga toes. You hear me? Nah, man. On some serious though, man, like I get so tired of people tearing down our own. And it's just like, when is that shit gonna stop? When are we gonna realize, like, hey, whatever we do, as long as it's positive and he not fucking up, he not doing nothing, like, support that shit. You know what I mean? All this extra, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it. That shit weird mentality in me. You know what I mean? To not support this. Anyway, let's go back to Shador. So there was a NFL coach that wants to remain nameless or just kind of whatever, said that he was arrogant and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Do you know why he's arrogant? Do you know why he's like that? Because of who his daddy is. And I'm not saying he's arrogant because of that, but he's seen from the time he was born, by the time he was 5, 6, 7 in elementary school, he understood how many people did not like his daddy because his daddy was confident. You know what I'm saying? And what that nigga say? Don't let my confidence, you know what I'm saying, disrupt your insecurities. Somewhat like that. Ain't exactly how he said it, but y'all get the point.
Is confidence, is arrogance confused with the confidence though? Because when you're good at something, when you know you're good at something, when you know in here that you got this,
yep,
you handle that shit a little differently. you approach situations a little differently. When you don't know what you got, when you don't know what you're doing, you're a little timid, right?
Yeah.
Because you got to learn it.
Yep.
But once you got it, now you got the tools to pass it on.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure that's what Dion and all these other great fathers, not just parents in general, have done. Once they figure
Thank you
certain
for saying that.
Certain things out, they pass it along. Because we have to teach our kids
Go ahead.
how to get over the obstacles, or not even get over it. We had to get over it. We teach them how to bust through it.
Yeah, bust through that bitch.
Because I'm telling you how to do it.
Because it's here now.
Yeah. Because I paved the way, so now you can walk through the door.
And thank you for saying, like, just parents in general, because, I mean, that's kind of like the whole point, because I know there's a lot of parents out here that, you know, y'all coach sports, or y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all kid is taken care of in sports. Don't let these people out here ruin your kids' confidence, because they know what they can do. It's okay to be humble, but honestly, this is a challenge for our viewers. Look up the definition of humble. The definition of humble is basically making yourself agreeable with everybody else in short term. I'm not about to Google, but I know what it means because I read it. It's basically making yourself agreeable with everybody else. It's making you like on a straight line. Humble is it's a good word, blah, blah, blah. I don't know who the fuck brought it out, but everybody started using that bitch.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But actually, if you look at it, you like, no, nigga, I don't want to be like everybody else. That's how I look at it. I don't want to be humble. I'm not saying I want to be arrogant, but I'm going to be confident.
Yeah.
So don't, as parents out here, don't confuse them two. Don't confuse confidence and humble, because you gotta be more confident, especially if your kid plays sports. You gotta be more confident than humble. Mm-hmm. I ain't saying disrespect, and people act like if you're not humble, you're disrespectful. That's not true. Dion is a perfect example of that. Perfect example of that. The nigga played 2 sports, and guess what? They hated him for it, but he could do it. He would have probably done it his whole career if they did not hate him so much for it. He knew where his heart was. He knew what he loved. He knew where he was going to get his rings. He knew where his skin tone was going to make the most money. So that's what he did. In baseball, he wouldn't have, trust me, they'd have shunned him out. If he would have went baseball forever, they'd have shunned him out and he'd have been gone.
What did Bo do?
Bo did both. I just wish Bo never got hurt.
No. I'm talking about what you just said, as far as he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was good at. Mm-hmm. Bo was playing both sports in college. Yeah. Football and baseball.
Yeah.
Bo would have never even made it to the Royals had the fucking owner from Tampa Bay not fucked his eligibility up for football. When Bo found out that the owner was fucking with his eligibility and they had the number 1 pick,
history right here.
Bo said publicly, "You better not pick me because you tried to fuck me over before I even became a fucking player."
Let's go with the history.
You about to waste a pick.
Yep.
What did he do? Being an arrogant ass white man. Number 1 pick, Bo Jackson. Bo said, "Fuck y'all, I'm not showing up.
I'm going to play baseball.
I'm not showing up." Went to go play baseball.
And that's what we got to pull power moves like that.
Power moves. He knew his worth. He knew his worth.
Know your worth, bro.
Master P turned down $1 million when he only had $500 in his pocket.
You hear me?
He said, "Well, if they're gonna give me $1 million, I must be worth something.
No, you're worth.
You must see something in me that I ain't really saw yet.
No, you're worth.
So if you're gonna give me $1 million, you don't even know me. I'm gonna go figure this shit out on my own and go get it myself.
Go get it myself. Let's go back to Bo real quick. I guarantee you, just real quick, I guarantee you, if Bo Jackson did not have his stuttering problem, I'm not gonna say he would have been like Deion personality wise because they was raised different. But I guarantee you, he wouldn't have been so quiet.
Yeah, he was a lot quieter.
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
And that's where that humble shit come in. Because they're like, oh, Bo was humble. No.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that shit.
He couldn't speak publicly because he had trouble speaking.
Yeah. So he did, he didn't want to speak in front of the camera because he had a certain problem. And as life goes on, as growing up, you learn when to talk and when to shut up. And when everybody's in your face, you're going to shut up. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, if Bo could speak freely, he'd been a total different man.
But he said what he said loud and clear about them not picking him.
Sure did. You hear me?
So
go back to the Master P. You heard me?
P. So I brought up P and Bo because I was piggybacking off what you were saying about Deion. And this just goes for any and everybody. If you know your worth, man, stick to your guns. We are at a point now in life where you can do that.
Low flip. I can do that.
Right. Another one who put it. He bet it on himself basically, and that's really all you got to do. If you know your worth, you know what you're good at. You know you can handle the situation that you about to face, and you can kick in these doors. And make these power moves. Bet on yourself. That's what we doing.
So check. So I'm at work, and when I'm at work, I just podcast. I just listen to podcasts and just do my shit, right? So I heard Rick Ross today, and he said you gotta use what you have to break down the doors, and then once you get through the doors, you use everything that you got to open other doors. You know what I'm saying? That was like some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
honestly,
that is real shit.
That nigga said, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I use rap to break down the doors and break down the doors, you know what I mean, to our newer viewers. Break down the doors mean like get your money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then once you get your money, now you can do whatever you want. He owned land, he owned cars, he like Ross owned a lot. I mean, of course, he's still in the music industry and owns, you know what I'm saying, rights to shit. He not dependent on that money. That nigga flipping other shit and like big shit, like real estate in Florida. Flipping it. Man, come on, bro. A lot of people don't be ready for this conversation because they can't see past what's in front of them. You know what I'm saying? And that's no knock.
Nah.
It's just open your eyes and see, you know what I'm saying, like what's going on. Like they gonna put you in a box, for one. They're gonna put you in a box. And you gotta learn how to get out that box. And once you get out that box, you free. When I mean put you in a box, they can put you in a box to where this is how much money you can make. You know what I'm saying? And then once you break out that box and you got the money that you done fucking top that box like 3-4 times to where you made enough money to where now I'm outside. Yeah, I'm a present open. You know what I mean? Now I can go bless a whole lot of other people because now I got gifts to give. You know what I mean? It's like shit like that is what I'm talking about. And a lot of people don't get that because they can't get out that box.
Facts. Well said, brother.
Well, thank you, brother.
Well said.
I be having a lot of shit built up.
Get it out. Get it out.
Gotta get it out sometime.
Yeah. So, on those notes, I hope that we have expressed ourselves well enough for y'all to be entertained and tuned in.
Are you not entertained?
Because this was another episode already, said yo. And Yeah, bro. That's all I got.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna shout y'all out. I'm about to shout y'all out and call y'all out. You hear me? Shantae Howard, we need you here on this show. Kevon Cooper, we need you here on this show. Cause nigga, the super like don't think we forgot about this. And honestly, you know what? I want y'all at the same time.
Ooh, God, no.
Oh my God.
That's gonna be tough.
At the same time?
At the same damn time.
Hey, Kevon gonna have to come. He gonna have to come strapped up because Shantae might do something to you. Talk too bad about the Chiefs.
Talk too bad about the Chiefs. She might cut you, brother.
She might do something to you. You know what I mean? But nah, man. We love y'all, man, for real.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all for like tuning in and sharing and you know what I'm saying, and watching and loving that shit, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We love y'all to the fullest.
So for everybody out there, stay tuned, stay with us. We still grinding. We staying with it. We got more shit to talk about. I got to talk about some other shit coming up. Talk about my new ventures in life.
Derek Ventures.
Bay Ventures.
Bay Ventures. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's all good.
I use a nigga government name. I use a nigga government name like twice already.
Don't matter. Yeah. They ain't hiding
Yeah.
nothing. Shit, they know where I'm at.
I know, right?
So, with that being said, brother, let's get up out of here. Another episode of Ready, Set, Yo. What we up, brother? We on Wolford this time? Yeah, Wolford.
I think we over here.
Back over here?
I think we back on this side.
Okay.
Yeah. Cheers to being back.
Oh, who's the winner of the 90 proof challenge?
I mean, I'm gonna have to go with the more expensive bottle.
Ah, cheers to that.